Alright, so I just finished reworking my drawer units a little bit. I also brought the Battleship over from the old store location, along with a few other things that are all up in the way now. But so now I have these drawer units here. So you come down through here. When you get to the end, you have to go back around this corner. And now I have, it's kind of hard to get a good angle of it, but I have these drawer units here. I have 9 units set up on each side with a space underneath for a few things, and then more units on this side. These last 3 over here are not numbered yet. These 2 units that were on top here, this one's Acro Mills, but this one here is I believe it's a stack on from way back, and so they don't match up, obviously, so I'm going to replace them eventually. For the time being, I just wiped the drawers, changed the numbers off, and then I'm planning on putting another 64 drawer unit up top here. And so when I do that, these numbers will match up. So once I get my new Acro Mills thing, I technically have parts in the drawer up to drawer 1065 now. Got some Bad Batch guys in there, and some other parts. And I used rubbing alcohol. That's all I used to get the numbers off. The Sharpie took it off for the most part. So these can be relabeled and used someplace else. Since those units were already in the store, you see this unit's got a lot of pieces missing and a lot of drawers missing. These 2 units were in between, if that makes sense. They came right before this unit, and so there's not 64 or 24 drawers in these units. I think they combined for 40 something, 48, something like that. And so that would have taken me from 661 to 708. So I had 2 rows of drawers that wouldn't match in. So what I ended up doing was doing 708, and then I'll do 708A, B, C, D, E, F, G, all the way through to P. And then those will be in this last section, so they'll still show up in the right order on my pick sheet. And then it'll pick up at 709 down there. So it's a little bit of a weird thing, but it works. So my plan is to use this as it is for now, and then eventually when I get more units, they're going to go on this section here and start moving out this way. And then if I grow past that, I'll probably just get some more of this black shelving and come out this way with another pier, I guess you could call it. The only thing is, I'm a little worried about these shelves. I'm probably gonna have to get some more support. I don't know if it's gonna show up on camera. Oh yeah, you can see it on camera there. It's got a little bit of a bend to it. I think I'm technically overloading the shelves. So I'm probably gonna get some 2x4s and put some additional supports in there. Because that would just be terrible to have this whole thing come crashing down. Right now, they're all taped together. It's not ideal, but I can't mount things to the wall, or at least I can't mount things to the wall without having to patch it when I leave this place, since I'm renting, and I'd rather would not do that. But as it is, I just added a bunch of space. I've had these units for a while, since the last time they were on sale on Amazon, and I picked up some extras and just had them in a box in a back corner of my other space. And so can't wait to get these in. I've got a lot of stuff still to go through. I think these bags here are mostly just empty boxes and things. There's some instruction booklets and stuff in here, but then I just still need to get through all this used and figure out what to do with all this stuff that I just brought over today. So yeah, I guess that's going to wrap up this portion of this video. I don't know if I'm going to throw this in with a different one or what, but that's where we're at. All right, so I just went through the stuff I'd sorted out from that minifigure lot. Well, the minifigure stuff from my most recent bulk lot. And this is what I've got so far. I got some big parts here. Lots of these Ninjago spinners. I really like these things. That's all hands and stuff. Some helmets and headgear and hair. All the torsos. And then the legs. Animal parts. Animals. Robots and skeletons. Minifigure accessories. Lots of stuff in there. The heads. Headgear accessories. Some interesting pieces. A lot of wearable stuff, capes and stuff. And then flames and printed pieces. I don't know really the best way of sorting these things. This is just how I did it this time. And I got like chains and ropes in here with these container pieces. 3 of these coffin sarcophagus pieces, so those are pretty cool. And then just some of the damaged stuff I pulled out when I saw it going through. So some interesting stuff in here. I'm excited to see what all is in here. I know that these are good pieces. Very nice. The clips are in good shape, it looks like. So that's exciting. And then just some cool pieces and things in here. So that's that part. All right, so I just went ahead and uploaded, well, cataloged these capes. This white one's kind of gross, so I listed it cheap. But got a bunch of those capes from this bulk lot, and those capes added up. The BSX is $71.32 worth of capes, which is pretty awesome. I also took and found an organizer. I'm not sure where I put the organizer itself, but it had some more minifigure stuff like these wearable accessories. It had some heads, legs, and torsos all in there. And so I took and dumped them all in with everything else. Just I'm gonna have to go through and start sorting this mess out and getting it cataloged. So that's what I'm working on next, is just gonna pick one of these categories and start cataloging it. Hey, JB here for probably the last video that the BrickMobile will ever be in. I just spent the last 20-30 minutes or so getting just about anything else that could be of value out of the BrickMobile. Yeah, and then I threw some scrap metal back in here because it's going to the junkyard this week. It's not worth fixing from what I can tell. And it's just costing me money sitting here, making me pay for insurance for it to keep it from getting towed. And so I'm going to, I called this, stopped by the scrapyard today and talked to them, and they said they're gonna come pick it up sometime this week. So this is it. It's the end of the line for the BrickMobile. Probably one day I'll try this again with a vehicle that's not 22 years old. Yeah, this was our old church van. Used to pick up kids and teenagers and bring them to church in this thing. And now it has, well, as the Bible would say, it's run its race, it's finished its course. But yeah, so I might show another video of it when it's at the junkyard, but if not, this is the end. So long, BrickMobile.